Hi, my name is Rachel Phelps, and currently I am taking classes to earn my AA degree in elementary education. And a little bit of background about why I want to be a teacher is because one day I want to be able to homeschool my own children. And if circumstances called for having to get a job, then I would be able to go into teaching and hopefully teach pre-K, which is my desired level. So personally, I like doing all of this research about teachers because it has really expanded my knowledge on this subject. And so in this presentation, I'm going to be sharing with you information on elementary school teachers and a little bit about what they do and what is required of them. So first, let's talk a little bit about what the teachers do. The teachers are required to go through training before they are able to enter into the profession of actually teaching. They are the ones who are in charge of the children's education, and they give the students the knowledge that they will take with them and use for the rest of their lives. They manage materials and resources, and this includes paperwork for the students. They They come up with lessons to plan each day that they will have the students complete, and they plan educational field trips to take the students on. And lastly, teachers are to distribute their time between each student, and this is most helpful to children, especially if they have a question or a problem that they are unable to solve. So, talking about educational requirements, teachers are required to obtain a bachelor's degree if they are wanting to teach anything higher than pre-K. So, kindergarten and up would require more than just a simple AA degree. The teachers are required to go through a teacher preparation program, and this is to basically prepare them for the teaching position and what they're getting into. And lastly, those who are wanting to actually be a teacher are required to be state licensed or certified and have a certificate of approval before they are actually able to teach. So talking about the teacher's salary, I did a little research and I read that your salary actually depends on what grade level you're teaching. So basically, the higher the grade level, the more you will be paid. And I had also found some information about the teachers' annual salaries, and it said that as of the year 2015, the teacher's salary was approximately $54,550 per year. When a teacher has worked her or his way up the ladder and has many degrees, their pay will approximately go up to the amount of $64,883 per year. With job outlooks, I researched and it said that the retirement for teachers is approximately at the age of 57. But this certainly does not mean that you have to quit what you are doing and stop working. You could stay in and have an extra income coming in, and it would definitely help you out financially. So as of the year 2014, it said that the growth rate in teacher employment grew to an average steady rate of 6%. And with how much the population is expanding, I could only imagine this percentage going up. And this is all due to the increase of student enrollment. It's very good for schools and also excellent for teacher employment because obviously the more students you have, the more teachers that are needed to be hired. Looking at the job duties that the teachers have, some of the duties that the teachers are required to accomplish would be teaching the students the information and knowledge that they will need to prepare them for higher education. They are to quiz the students with tests on the material that they have learned. They are to teach the children how to work together in groups by doing projects with one another. And lastly, they are to create lesson plans for each day that they will have the students complete. So looking at the work environment, we all know that there are different school environments, such as private school, and then you have public school. And if you were raised how I was, you have homeschool. Of course, everyone knows that there are 10 months out of the year that we do school, and then there are those 2 to 3 short months of summer break that doesn't last long enough that everyone looks forward to throughout the whole year. And then you have holidays that the teachers and students get off, and you also have teacher work days that give them time to catch up on things that need doing, such as grading homework, and it also allows the students to do their homework and catch up on things as well. So now that we've mostly gone through the whole presentation, I hope that you have gained something from the information that I've given you about teachers, but I wanted to share with you one more slide, and it's the most interesting out of all of them from my point of view. So let's look at some fun facts about teachers. Teachers can spend approximately up to 1 hour in the afternoon planning the next day's lesson and 16 hours on the weekend grading when at home. I think oftentimes we take the work that the teachers do for granted, but I think if we sat down and thought about all that the teachers actually do, then we would appreciate them more than we do. Second, there were 7.2 million teachers in the United States in the year of 2009. And with the increase of student enrollment, I could only imagine the number of teachers going up between then and now. Teachers are second to military personnel of that which contributes most to the well-being of society. I think that this really puts teachers into perspective, and I think that this is true due to teachers being the ones who educate every child out there. Teachers work an average of 10 hours per day and 52 hours per week, and I think that that is mostly self-explanatory. So lastly, approximately 92.4% of teachers spend their own money on their students or classrooms. And thinking back, I know that my sister used to have her own classroom, and before she took on the job of being curriculum coordinator, she would always have something new to put up in her classroom to decorate it and make it pretty and make it feel just warm and special. And I know that if I became a teacher, that this is definitely something that I would do. So I hope y'all enjoyed my presentation, and thank you for watching.